Gura Mila Mailget Gagdan and Shaw, Gura Mailget Davy, Gura Mailget Anti-War Coalition. I stand here today as the elected Youth MP for Foyle to say loudly and clearly, stop the bombing. I have watched with great concern over the past few days the US-Israeli strikes on Iran. I have watched in horror as it came to light that 165 people have died as a result of a strike that hit a girls' school. I have listened in as thousands of lives have been put at risk as a result of this senseless war of aggression on Iran. But this isn't new. We saw it as recently as 2 months ago with the illegal bombing of Venezuela and the kidnapping of its president. Back then, the UK government, not for the first time, refused to stand up to American imperialism. We saw it most starkly in 2003 when the United States fabricated lies about Iraq possessing weapons of mass destruction, and the UK government then chose to back those imperialist lies like a dog on a leash. So my message to Keir Starmer this time is clear. Stay out of it. Have the courage to stand up to Donald Trump and Benjamin Netanyahu, and above all, stand up for innocent human lives. Let us not forget, the United States is the only country in the world to have dropped an atomic bomb on innocent civilians, so we will take no lectures on them on humanity, stability or peace. It is not Iran destabilising the Middle East. It is years of American interference and violence with no regard for human life. It is years of Israeli imperialism killing thousands upon thousands of Arabs back to the hills by the governments of the West. For over 15 years, Benjamin Netanyahu has been saying that Iran is mere weeks away from developing nuclear arsenal, propaganda at its finest. Let's be clear about what this war is really about. It is about oil, it is about distraction, and it is about control. Trump thinks that by shredding up international law and dragging the world into another bloody war, he can distract people from his part in the Epstein files. He thinks he can take advantage of yet another country's oil reserves through violence. He thinks that he can bully another region into being subordinate to him for his own ego. Well, I have news for him. The ordinary people of the world will stand for it no more. We won't stand for our bills rising and wages falling to fund a militant agenda. We won't stand for some in our family living in poverty to pay for weapons of war. And when ordinary people stand together, no one else can win. This war is unnecessary. This war is reckless, and this war must stop. Keir Starmer must stop bending the knee to Trump and Netanyahu and show a bit of backbone. We need to see dialogue and negotiations, not further escalation, and we must see peace. But it cannot be like the so-called peace in Gaza and the West Bank. Israel must be accountable and must adhere to international law. The same goes for the United States. This illegal, barbaric and aggressive war must end. Guramila Mila Mailgav.
Excellent. It's brilliant to hear the voice of youth. We're continuing this. The Derry Anti-War Coalition has actually existed since the first Gulf War